Honorable Johnson Drago, PAL Rep for the Castle Bruce constituency and acting for the Minister of Education. Dr. Jeffrey Blaise, my COS-19 colleague at the Dominica State Teachers College, Assistant Chief Education Officer. PAL Rep for the Sally Bay constituency, Honorable Ashton Grano. Mr. Stevenson from the Granford constituency, my Carib Chief. Mr. Garnet Joseph, other education officials, teachers, parents, students, graduates. Good day. Graduates, write down this date, June 28th, 2013. Soak in the lovely ambience of today's celebration. For today is a day you should never forget as long as you live. Today you turn the pages of a new chapter in your life, and we are here to celebrate the success story with you. Let's give them a round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. For some of you, this journey may have been very difficult. Countless nights without sleep, waking early in the morning when the covers felt so warm, so many projects, papers, quizzes, tests, exams. You remember them all? Yet you kept at it. Although at that moment it felt like a grueling battle of blood, sweat and tears, I know you didn't give up. How do I know that? Because you are here today. Graduates, look around you. Your teachers, parents, guidance, siblings, relatives, friends, well-wishers are here to celebrate this joyous moment with you. For this, you should be grateful. I urge you to remember the parts they played in your life over the last 5, 6, maybe 7 years of your high school. Don't be ungrateful. Cherish these memories as little as they may have seemed to you. Some of them were right there beside you in that battle, giving up opportunities, losing sleep, helping with SBAs, or even studying with you for a test. Perhaps in all the rush and hustle of it all, you may have not stopped to say thank you. Thank you to mom, dad, granny, nenen, pawen, cousin, brother, sister, teacher, classmates, or whoever it was who assisted you to this success point of your life. Don't be ungrateful and forget to say thank you. In fact, it would be only appropriate that you do so right now. Look around you, graduates. Give a round of applause. Let's give everyone a round of applause. Let's give them a standing ovation. All those people who made it possible for you to come this far. Thank you. It is my turn now to say thank you to you graduates and your teachers for giving me the opportunity to share in this moment, to speak to you on this great day. I am honored to be here today. Thank you for the opportunity. Your theme, reflection and determination, catalyst to an accomplished vision, is indeed very fitting to this memorious occasion. So appropriate that it evoked in me a real-life experience of my years here at the Castle Bruce Secondary. I have this story to share with you. My story speaks of a young man with tremendous sporting ability. I saw Mrs. Henderson here. I'm sure she will remember that story. This guy, for some reason, had not discovered his academic potential. After repeating third form at SMA for 2 consecutive years, he was sent back to Castle Bruce. At the same time, for very good reasons, God had inspired the vision of the then leadership of Castle Bruce, Honorable Romanus Banis, may his soul rest in peace, and the Ministry of Education of the United Workers' Party government to construct the Castle Secondary School. The boy's mom, with her vision for her son, did not give up on him. She came in to speak to the principal here and had her son accepted in third form. By then, he had made some bad choices and was hooked on ganja. That very year, he traveled with the national sports team to St. Vincent. Yes, St. Vincent. Ganja City, they call it. And was apprehended together with some of his friends for the possession of weed. His trip was cut short. He was sent back home, dejected, disappointed, and beaten. His future appeared dark and hopeless. I am sure you can well imagine the headlines of Radio Kodkapi at the school and in the village. That incident further cemented the young man's bad decision, as it now seemed to him that he had no way out. Restrictions were placed on him, including his participation in sports, his passion. Those who subscribe to the principle that punishment for wrongdoing is the best remedy totally became blind to rehabilitating him. I didn't. As the then sports teacher at CBS, I took him to run for the Castle Secondary at the National Athletics Competition. He was skeptical, afraid, as he knew he would not be allowed in the race. Little did he know that this Kalinago had a plan up his sleeve. He was right. When the 200-meter race was announced, I took him to the beginning line. Immediately, he was asked by the sports division official to leave, for he was banned from all the division's activities. That's where I stepped in. Since no communication of his incident in St. Vincent was sent to the school, I had grounds to stage a protest. So the entire athletics team of the Castle Secondary School and I decided that if he would not run, there would be no independence athletics competition. So we began taking our seats on the racetrack. We were joined by the students of grammar school and Goodwill Secondary. By then, it was too much pressure to bear. The officials buckled and my guy was in. In the end, the Castle Secondary School captured the first and second place in the 200-meter race. He placed second. In the end, the Castle Secondary School, only up to third form, captured the first place in the boys category of the national competition and second place in the girls category in that same event. Ladies and gentlemen, that's not the climax of the story. That race was a moment of change, a moment of reflection, a display of sheer determination, beginning steps to accomplishing a vision. Brian, on his return home to Castle that evening, reflected. He was touched by the spirit of his teammates and a larger community of students and teachers. He went on his knees that night and accepted Jesus into his life. His Bible became his spliff and his books the source of his energy. After the weekend, he came to me to thank me for the courage I showed and told me of his transformation. I actually learned to pray that day. By the end of the year, he was on the principal's honor list with an average of over 85%. By the beginning of the next school year, he had secured a scholarship to play college basketball in the United States of America. A positive closing to this chapter of his journey. I am by no means condoning the initial action of this young man that led to his arrest. But as young people, we do make bad decisions. While we expect to be punished, we most times need guidance and support. So as a society, we have a role to guide our young people. I am a believer in going after that one sheep which went astray. The angels in heaven rejoice when it is safely home. We will rejoice when our young people make it safely home to an accomplished vision. Teachers, the job is unending. We are called to be parents, pastors, policemen, friends, and so many more. Today I say to you, be of good courage. While you may not be rewarded by the system, our rewards will be brought to bear. I will definitely remember you teachers when the time comes. Be catalysts to that change. Like me, some in this plot, we have to take time and take radical decisions. Do it nonetheless. In the end, everyone will understand. The story speaks to the power of a second chance. Embedded is the effect of reflection, the display of determination, the foundation and energy to fuel an accomplished vision. So what does it mean that reflection and determination catalyst to an accomplished vision? A key part of this film is understanding the meaning of the word catalyst. Where are my chemistry students? Are you there? In chemistry, a catalyst is a substance that speeds up the rate of a chemical reaction. In life, it is the activities and enthusiasm we engage in achieving our goals. Think of the word energy. What fuel you keep you going? The gasoline in your tank. So essentially, you can reflect on past experiences and circumstances and create a burning desire to keep on going. So let's reflect. Let's ponder. Let's think. What are the things that mattered the most to you this year? What lessons did you learn? What are the things that gave you the motivation to keep going? What is the mental picture you have for your life in the next 2 years, the next 5 years, the next 10 years? This mental picture you have now, when realized, is your accomplished vision. It is a complete goal crafted based on your reflection. So today, graduates, let's reflect on family. The sacrifices that were made, maybe by an older brother, a sister, who had to sacrifice their own education so you could have one. What about the person who prepared the meals so you could be healthy to attend school? You just said thank you to the ones who helped get you this far. However, it is an ongoing process. Use the energy of gratitude to thrust yourself forward. Don't let your family down. Continue to make them proud. You can reflect on your teachers. Some of them were the rock you lean on, the constant voice to keep going and never give up. They took time to explain concepts to you, discipline you, instill character and integrity in you. This is something to ponder upon. Now, you can be a teacher to a young person. Invest time in developing others as time was invested in you. You can reflect on friendship you created and classmates you sat with. Some of these people you will never see again, but you may always speak to them. Facebook, Twitter, what else? WhatsApp, DB, OVO, and the list goes on. You know it all. The jokes you had, the malice you committed, the experience you shared, the dreams and aspirations you spoke of. Cherish this friendship and camaraderie. Let them be pillars of mutual respect. Forgive the hurts and misunderstanding. Leave them behind. Use today as a bridge to greater maturity. Our society desires the energy and foresight of youths who are socially and academically mature. Be that agent of change. Reflect on the things you did not do. The times you had to study and research, but you did not. The temptations you had to resist, but you submitted to. The teachers you had to respect, but you choose not to. Your parents you had to honor, but you did not. Don't repeat those behaviors, graduates. Use this hour of success to clear the path to doing what is right and progressive. As the story pointed out to us, in the times of greatest despair and tribulation, the Great Spirit always sees us through, once we recognize in ourselves the brighter side. Start identifying your brighter side and let your light shine, graduates. Your past low moments are behind you now. Today is a success story. We will help you to continue building success stories as a society. You go lay down the next block. Be industrious, not dependent. Say no to those who attempt to make you subjects to their own ambition. Our theme says, not only reflection should give you energy, but determination. This is me, Mr. Determination. Determined to go to university, I still cannot say the word, when I was in primary school. I did not know what the word meant, but something told me it was something big. After several failed attempts at spelling the word, I was totally convinced that university is big and I had to get there one day. I never gave up that dream. Living in the Kalinago territory, those of you graduating from this beautiful village know the struggles. Today, I hold a bachelor degree in economics and management from the University of the West Indies. And I completed my master's degree in a year and a half when it was a 2-year program from the University of Arkansas in the United States. You wouldn't believe it. I didn't realize I was smart until I got the Fulbright scholarship to study in the United States of America. Only 2 students in the Caribbean get the scholarship. So I realized I was smart then. I have come to be an advocate for the saying, every disappointment is a blessing. Determination will be the catalyst to turn disappointments into blessings. I say to you graduates, embrace disappointments and rise out of them with success. God is always there to keep you striving towards your goal. He will see you accomplish your vision. So what can you be determined about? Let me point out a few things. Set clear goals. Know what you want in life and go for it. Don't let anyone stop you. Use your time wisely. Some of you will be pursuing higher education. At this stage in your life, it takes a lot of self-control and maturity to stay focused. Be determined to use the lessons you have learned to propel you forward. Determination is the energy to accomplish your goals. Determination is the catalyst to an accomplished vision. What is your vision? Do you see yourself contributing positively to the development of your family, your community, your Dominica? Martin Luther King said, and I quote, "If you cannot be the sun, be the star. If you cannot be the palm tree on top of the hill, be a shrub on the side of the street, but be the best shrub. If you cannot be a highway, be a trail. It is not by the size that you win or fail, but is by being the best of whatever you are." Today I say to you, graduates, go accomplish your vision. Be the greatest you can be. Thank you very much.